What's up, dude? Actually, forgot to talk about the resources. So you can go ahead and edit this in and splice it in however you want, but we can just go ahead and take it as though it's part of the podcast. But if you want to, we can do it as a PS. Be like, wait, there's more. Christopher forgot the resources. Anyways, all right, let's go. And one more thing, one final resource for you guys. I've been talking about a little bit as we've been going through this process, but the book, Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender by David R. Hawkins, an instrumental book. I have it on Audible and I've read it a few times. I actually have a few pages that are dog-eared. Just a really super cool in-depth guide of what we can do to let go. And actually, as when I was doing and preparing for this podcast, I did a little light reading on this and just really realized how much I've forgotten already, because when we read books, if we don't apply it right away, we can actually lose it. So I think I'm going to make this as a part of my upcoming group coaching project so that it really gets instilled in my mind and that I can share it with you guys a little bit more congruently. But the other book about letting go is The Sedona Method, Your Key to Lasting Happiness and Success, Peace and Emotional Well-Being by Hale Dawiskin, something like that. These two books have been instrumental in me getting out of the funk that I was in for a couple of years. And I was trying to let go of old personalities, old beliefs, letting go of my ego, things of that nature. So those two books were super, super critical. And again, just realizing that I need to go back to them again because I'm not employing all the different strategies and tactics that are inside of that. One last resource that has just recently recommended to me by my coach, that it's a video. It's on YouTube. There's also a book about it, but I like the video. It's called The Hero's Journey by Joseph Campbell. And in it chronicles what typically really is the hero's journey. And most of us know the hero's journey from like, okay, if Christopher tells his story, that's the hero's journey. Like, oh, I was homeless at the age of 13 and blah, blah, blah. That was my hero's journey. Now I'm like a master's degree and I'm cool and I've got all this shit going on. That's the hero's journey. But Joseph Campbell breaks it down and they actually compare it to famous films like The Wizard of Oz or The Hunger Games or any other thing. And they talk about prescriptively what it is and how we can actually overcome some of the negativity and the things that the challenges that we come through, and to make it all worth it. Because when you think about it, there always comes this like big fight scene. But once you get done with that fight, you reach the dream, you reach the gold. And I really love how it's done. And actually it's something I should watch like once a week for a while to help me continue to overcome some of the challenges that I have, some of the belief systems that I have as I go to reach my dream and make my eulogy a reality. So check those all out. And more importantly, let me know when you've read them or you've got them and we could talk about it. We could talk about it in the Raw and Unscripted page. If you're not there, go ahead and email me, Christopher@ChristopherRausch.com. I love you guys. Peace out. Do the resources, do the work.